Welcome back to the channel, bringing you the latest news from around the world. A tense situation unfolds. Canada, in a move that sends shockwaves through international relations, blocks U.S. access to Alaska. The implications are enormous, potentially reshaping the geopolitical landscape. Trump, never one to shy away from confrontation, threatens action. His words are sharp, escalating the tension and leaving the world wondering what his next move will be. The stakes are incredibly high. Imagine this. It's late at night, July 13th, 2025. The air is thick with anticipation and uncertainty. Trucks idle in a long line, their engines rumbling impatiently. Headlights piercing the Yukon darkness, creating an eerie glow against the night sky. The silence is broken only by the occasional cough of an engine. Drivers are anxious. Alaska is just out of reach, their livelihoods hanging in the balance. They're stranded, caught in the middle of a political storm, but the border is closed. A stark, unyielding barrier. Canadian authorities stand firm, denying entry. Their faces are impassive, their resolve unwavering. They are simply following orders. News explodes online. The story spreads like wildfire, fueled by speculation and misinformation. Fear and anger ripple through the crowd, threatening to boil over into something more dangerous. The tension is palpable. Is this the start of a major international incident? A conflict that could have far-reaching consequences? Has a friendly neighbor become a foe, leaving Alaska isolated and vulnerable? The question hangs heavy in the air. The story feels urgent, almost cinematic, playing out like a scene from a high-stakes thriller. Tense radio chatter, frustrated families desperately seeking answers, their voices filled with worry and uncertainty. A crisis under the northern sky, a silent witness to the unfolding drama. Headlines scream of a dramatic escalation, each word designed to grab attention and stoke fear. Between two close allies, a relationship built on years of cooperation and mutual respect, now seemingly on the brink of collapse. The world watches as the fate of Alaska, a strategic territory with immense resources, and U.S.-Canada relations, a cornerstone of international stability, hangs in the balance. The stakes could not be higher. But is any of it true? Or is it a carefully constructed narrative designed to manipulate and deceive? Stories like this flood our feeds, a constant barrage of information, making it increasingly difficult to discern fact from fiction. Designed to provoke outrage and anxiety, to push us to the brink of panic and division. In a world of viral headlines and instant reactions, it's crucial to pause, take a breath, and separate drama from fact. We need to be critical thinkers, not just passive consumers of information. We're here to investigate, to cut through the noise and uncover the truth. What's really happening at the Canada-Alaska border? What are the real motivations behind these events? Let's find out. The viral claim is simple, and it's spreading like wildfire across the internet. It alleges a dramatic and sudden event, one that could have significant repercussions for both the United States and Canada. Canada has suddenly blocked, without any prior notice or diplomatic discussion, all land access to Alaska, effectively cutting off the state from the rest of the continental United States. According to these viral reports, Canada is closing the Alaska Highway to Americans. No citizens are allowed to pass, no trucks carrying essential goods, no tourists hoping to explore the Alaskan wilderness, just a total shutdown, supposedly without warning, leaving many stranded and confused. The story adds political fuel to an already tense situation. Former President Trump, furious about the alleged border closure, demands Canada reopen the border immediately, threatening severe consequences if his demands are not met. Dramatic videos and posts are flooding social media feeds, spread across social media platforms at an alarming rate, painting a picture of Alaska as an isolated outpost, completely cut off from the rest of the world. And a political standoff between two nations in the making, threatening diplomatic relations. The narrative is easy to grasp, making it shocking and designed to go viral, capturing the attention of millions. But is it real? Or just a mix of fact and fiction carefully crafted to mislead and inflame tensions? Let's cut through the noise and get to the heart of the matter. Here's the truth, plain and simple, about what's really happening at the border. We're going to address the rumors and separate fact from fiction. Official sources confirm, after thorough investigation and review of all available data, Canada has not blocked access to Alaska. Despite what you might have heard, the border remains open and accessible. The Alaska Highway is open for legal travel, no government-ordered closure. Traffic is flowing smoothly and travelers are able to cross without impediment. Flights and ferries between the U.S. and Alaska are operating normally. There have been no disruptions to air or sea travel between the two regions. No evidence of a blockade by land, air, or sea exists. All transportation routes remain open and functional. Alaska is not cut off. The state remains fully connected to the rest of the United States. Supply chains and travel continue as usual. Goods and people are moving freely, ensuring the continued flow of commerce and tourism. As for Trump, what role does he play in all of this? No official statements, threats, or demands exist from his office or any related entity. That part of the story is fabricated, pure and simple. It's a creation of misinformation. Temporary disruptions like accidents or wildfires can happen as they do anywhere in the world. But they're not government policy, nor do they represent a deliberate attempt to isolate Alaska. The viral standoff is fiction, not fact. It's a manufactured narrative designed to mislead. Why does this rumor feel believable? Because not long ago the US-Canada border did close during the COVID-19 pandemic. From March 2020, both countries restricted non-essential travel. Special rules let Americans drive to Alaska, but with strict limits and monitoring. These real restrictions left a lasting impression. Memories of closed borders and uncertainty linger. But all pandemic measures were lifted in October 2022. The border returned to normal. Today's situation is not a repeat of the pandemic. Any story suggesting otherwise ignores the facts. So why is this story spreading? Real tensions, like pipeline disputes or Arctic strategy, sometimes make headlines, but they're separate from border closures. Sensationalized reports twist complex issues into dramatic, misleading stories. The biggest driver? Clickbait. Viral headlines mean more ad revenue, regardless of truth. Adding a political figure like Trump turns a rumor into a partisan flashpoint designed to inflame and divide. Fake news thrives by mixing real concerns with fiction, making it easy to share and hard to ignore. After investigating, the answer is clear. The Canada-Alaska blockade story is false. Both governments confirm the border is open. The Alaska Highway operates normally. No evidence supports claims of a deliberate blockade or Trump's involvement. The rumor likely grew from memories of pandemic closures, real political tensions, and the lure of viral clickbait. It's a reminder. False information spreads fast, especially when it taps into real fears. Before sharing, check credible news and official sources. The northern border remains open, a symbol of partnership, not conflict.